Hi there, so today we're going to be looking at how Zeri E interacts with some different types of CC. So first of all, we know that we can buffer it with stuns, but we'll take an extra look at that and the timing of that. And then after that, we'll take a look at fears and displacements and other stuff like that.
Buffer it.
Right, we start if you can cast E. We see it doesn't get cancelled if I'm in the wall.
Right now.
Okay, so there I hadn't entered the wall, but I still don't get cancelled. So you can always use E to escape from a stun, like buffering it. Okay, feel free to fear. Okay, so it doesn't get cancelled, just like stun. Very nice to know. And now for if you get hit with fear. Right, so now for when you get hit with fear outside of the wall, go ahead. Okay, I think I was outside the wall still, and it didn't cancel. So just like with stun. Okay, then we'll be testing with Thresh Hook and his Flay. So we start with the hook, and you can feel free to cast it anytime. So you get pulled out of the wall. I think I was in the wall there. Even if you have entered the wall, it cancels you. Okay, it cancels you even if you haven't entered the wall. Okay, so we'll test Flay. I am E-ing now. Oh, that's cool.
That's interesting.
That's very cool. Because that means like, if I get past the halfway point of the wall, I'm out. Oh, that's very cool. And now we test the same thing with hook, so feel free to hook whenever. Oh, same thing happens. That's so cool. Okay, now we look at the same thing but with a knockup in the form of Cho'Gath. And you can or cue the trees whenever you're ready. Whoa, that was really weird. I got stuck in the wall. I don't know how that works. Right, so now we test a bit closer to the middle to see if I'm actually stuck there, and you can go ahead when you're ready. I couldn't move in further in the wall, which sounds kind of obvious. I am gonna try moving out the wall this time. Right, whenever you're ready. I couldn't move even after I got out the wall, so I'm actually knocked up. It just doesn't really show that. So it both pushes you out the wall and knocks you up. That's pretty cool. So knockups are a pretty big counter to your E. Great, so then we test how it works outside the wall, and feel free to cue when you're ready. Yep, it just cancelled it. That was actually really good timing. And it straight up just cancels it. So unlike stuns, you can't buffer your E with knockups. Right, so now we'll test if you speed up when you lose the slow effect as you're dashing in the wall. So feel free to slow me when you're ready, and you can just keep going. It seemed to get a bit faster. It's pretty hard to see with such a small slow. Maybe we can just try it again for more data. So feel free to slow me anytime.
Right.
It felt like that was pretty constant. I'm not sure whether that's because we can't go below base movement speed, or if it's because it doesn't change when you've already started the animation while being slow. Okay, next up we'll do ground in the wall. Feel free when you're ready. It doesn't cancel me.
Alright, I'm ground outside of the bush.
Yes, that's great. Go ahead when you're ready.
Okay, sorry.
I can also just do it here. So no issues there. You're fine against grounds as long as you start the ability outside them. Right, so now we'll take a look at Veigar E, since that normally cancels dashes, but it's also a stun which Zeri can normally do fine against. So feel free to E when you're ready. What? That is so weird.
That is strange.
I stayed stuck in the wall for ages there.
Alright.
So we'll do another one inside when you're ready. Okay, no, it pushes me out in the closest side, but it just happens pretty slowly. So it looks like I can walk. Okay, and now for QSS in the wall. So feel free to cast whenever you're ready. I can move immediately, but I can't move inside the wall. It just pushes me out very fast. Right now we'll test it with the suppress from Warwick's ult, and also to see how it works with specifically Warwick. I'll E. Okay.
Yeah, that is strange.
So you went out on the other side, and I got pushed out to the side that I was closest to. I assume you'll also go out to the same side as me if we're both closest to that one.
Yeah.
I can't move the whole period that I should be suppressed, so that makes sense. Right, and now we're gonna look at how we interact with E and Barthold with Stasis. So I'm going to, or you can just ult when you're ready. Okay, interesting. Okay, so it stuns you inside the wall, and you're stasis, and then you get kicked out after that.